Begin by removing the exhaust to gain access to the drive shaft. Loosen the clamp at the downpipe. Support the exhaust. Then unbolt the two rear exhaust hangers. This car has a modified exhaust system, so it does not utilize the factory muffler valve, but if yours does, you'll need to remove the plug from the actuator. Remove the rear tunnel brace. Unbolt the plastic fasteners on either side of the tunnel and pull the splash shields down. Unbolt the last remaining exhaust hanger from the car. Remove the center tunnel brace, but reinstall two of the OEM bolts because these bolts also hold the driveshaft carrier. Remove the exhaust from the car. Then pull the heat shield out, and you will gain access to the driveshaft. You will need to cut the OEM carrier off of the bearing. First, support the driveshaft. If you have a body saw like ours, make two cuts here and here. Ensure you cut through both layers of metal. Remove those two bolts you reinstalled and pull the rest of the carrier frame off. If you're using a grinder or sawzall, your best course of action is to make a cut on the bottom of the carrier, cut the thinner leg off, unbolt it and lower it down, and make another cut closer to the top, creating a large enough gap to pull it off of the bearing. Using a razor blade, cut the inner portion of the frame away from the bearing. Then cut the remaining excess center rubber rib all the way around until it's flush with the base layer of rubber. Leave the base layer of rubber intact. Your bearing should look like this when you're done. Before installing the new carrier, you'll need to attach the separate feet to the bottom half, using the 4 supplied smaller bolts. Snug them into place, but don't tighten them just yet. To mount the new carrier to the car, start with the top half, with the bushing in it, and slide it over top of the bearing with the text facing the front of the vehicle. Then bring the bottom half up to meet it and connect the two halves together using the longer provided bolts. As you tighten the bolts, switch back and forth from left to right so the bolts don't bind in the holes. A small gap may form between the two bushings. This is normal. Place 2 of the OEM mounting bolts back into the feet of the carrier and temporarily mount it to the car. Tighten the feet to the carrier now. Loctite is recommended. Next, reinstall the heat shield to the car. Then the exhaust. Remove those 2 temporary mounting bolts from the carrier and reinstall the center tunnel brace, this time using all 4 of the OEM bolts. Tighten them to the car, reinstall the rear tunnel brace, exhaust hangers, and all of the plastic fasteners, and your installation is complete.